I'd like to start off by thanking you all for being here today and taking the time to review my proposed implementation plan, focusing on educating and training all the employees of JKL Industries to ensure they are aware of their legislative requirements. Before we go too much further, I'd like to introduce everyone that is here today. So, as most of you know, I'm Stacey Porter and I'm the new HR Manager of JKL Industries. To my left, we have Glenn Wilson, who's the Managing Director of the company, Lynn Porter, our Compliance Manager, and Russell Porter from the Australian Workers Union, who's also stepping in for the Employee Union Delegate who was not able to be here today. So today I'm going to take you through the proposed implementation plan and seek your feedback. I'm going to answer any questions that you may have. You all have a copy of the plan in front of you, and that's your copy, so feel free to make any notes and take it away with you. Firstly, I'll give you some background on how this all came about. So when I first started with JKL Industries, I was asked to review the existing industrial relations strategy. In this review, I identified many conflicts and industrial actions that was occurring in the organisation that really could be prevented or handled better should the relevant parties be aware of their legislative requirements. As such, it was clear that as an organisation that we needed to step up and provide our employees with the tools and knowledge they need to reduce the risk of legislative breach in the future. I investigated a range of options on how we could roll out this training and determined the most feasible option to be to contract out to an existing specialist company with the best online program to be implemented. This had a number of advantages over the other options. Specifically, it will allow flexibility, so the staff can do the training from anywhere, anytime. The costs, we won't have the cost of a trainer travelling from state to state. Content, so someone's already put in the time and the effort into producing a system that meets all the requirements and it works. And finally, it caters for our changing workforce, so allowing new employees to do the training without any delay. So, the implementation plan, you've all been provided with it via email earlier this week. And some of the key points I guess I wanted to point out to you is the focus that it puts on the communication and the ongoing consultation throughout the process, so that we can constantly upgrade, and then change if we need to. It includes the review of computer accessibility in our workplace and the computer skill and training requirements of the current workforce. It states the requirement of a detailed review of the existing product options on the market, and will include a comprehensive comparison report to be prepared on those products. There'll be a communication strategy put in place that will ensure all employees are communicated to, so that everyone gets the same message. And finally, it'll involve a staged rollout, so to ensure all bugs and feedback can be actioned as we go along. The HR team will be the first ones, then management, and then finally the employees. So, as you've all previously received a copy of the implementation plan, I'm sure you have some questions, so we'll go to the questions now.
Yeah. I'm just concerned with what level of disruption this will have on the workplace.
Yeah, that's something that was a key concern of mine as well. And so I focused on that when I was deciding on what the best delivery method would be for the training. We could have gone for a face-to-face delivery method, and it would have potentially taken out your whole team for hours at a time. So the online delivery method gives you the flexibility for just one team member to be out, and also you can schedule it around your workloads a lot easier. So yeah.
Okay. As the union rep, I guess my focus here today is to ensure that everyone is treated fairly and no one is being disadvantaged. We all know that some of the mechanics aren't that highly skilled in the areas of reading, writing and computer skills.
Yeah.
I just hope that they won't be disadvantaged through this.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. We have taken that into consideration. We understand not all our employees are employed based on their comprehension and computer skills. So we've ensured that key points throughout this implementation plan focuses on ensuring all employees will have access to the computers and providing basic computer training to those that need it as well. So as part of the contingency plan that goes along with this implementation action plan. We're training up the HR officers to be effective workplace trainers, and we're focusing in that training on teaching them to have the skills to be able to cater for a range of different learning styles and abilities.
Mhm.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Right.
How does this training comply and fit into our current organisational goals, objectives and policies?
Yeah, these are the factors that initially instigated this review, so they were obviously the focus throughout. The training is just one of the strategies we are looking at in the implementation, and to assist with the organisation meeting those goals that they've put into place. We're lucky enough to have Lynn, who is the compliance manager, here with us today, so I imagine you can provide some more insight.
Yes, yeah, I can confirm that we've had the team look at it, and we feel that, you know, it's very much compliant with the organisation's goals, objectives and policy. We also had the legal team have a look at it, and they're quite satisfied with it as well.
Excellent.
Okay.
Any further questions at all?
No?
No?
No.
Well, feel free to contact me any time that if you do have any further questions, and you can contact me at any time. Would I be right to assume I've got everyone's support if we do proceed with the implementation?
Yeah, you can go there with that.
Thank you for your time, and I will continue to update you as we go down the process of implementing this plan. So, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.